I want to talk a little bit about self-confidence. When we're building a home business, I'm sure we would all agree it involves getting cooperation from other people. And self-confidence gives us the ability to attract that cooperation from other people, right? I mean, we need to believe in ourselves in order to take aggressive action. What's so important to consider is how we talk to ourselves, because that'll either make us or break us. I'm going to give you an example in my own life in a couple of minutes, but we need to build self-confidence until it becomes a habit. And we need to form good habits when it comes to our journey and to the accomplishment of our goals. We need to direct our efforts and our thoughts along the actions necessary to achieve what we want to accomplish. Until we have formed the habit that'll take hold of us and continue voluntarily to direct our efforts along those same actions repeatedly over and over again. We can do anything when we have programmed our mind to develop self-confidence. We need to believe in ourselves and then transform that belief into a very specific goal, and then back that goal with a definite plan, and then take action. If we want more out of life, we need to be sure to demand more of ourselves. Now, those of you that were on yesterday's call with Mike Hobbs, I shared something about my life that I was ashamed of for so many years. I was addicted to marijuana in my 20s and early 30s. And in 1986, when I was just 28 years old, just 9 years after I joined my first home-based business, I was faced with a decision in that business. I had an opportunity presented to me to market private payphones in that business. Now, my sponsor, who was my mentor, at the time when I was 28, he was what I am now. I mean, he was 60, 62. He believed in me more than I believed in myself. He contacted me and informed me that he would like me to team up with him and another associate who had just sold his ready-mix cement business. That gentleman sold 20 trucks for $75,000 apiece and had $1.5 million in liquid assets that he wanted to invest, partially, not all of it. And my sponsor proposed that I team up with him and Tom and call restaurants, bowling alleys, nightclubs, convenience stores, anyone with public payphones to set appointments for my mentor to call on those establishments and give them a free profit analysis of their existing public payphones, and then offer to replace those phones at no cost because the investor would put up the money for the phones, and then pay them 5 times more than Ma Bell was paying them on the coin revenue. So to me, that was a no-brainer, but I had 2 problems. The first one was I had spent my first 9 years in the home business profession in a fog, if you will, because of my addiction. And number 2, I wasn't sure I could do it. In fact, I didn't think I could do it. So my mentor, who was the only business associate that I had confided in about my addiction, he made a suggestion. He suggested that I have a talk with myself, but to do it in the mirror. Now, at first I thought it was kind of hokey, right? But I did it, and here's why I did it, because in that 9-year period of time, from age 19 to 28, I listened to audios daily and read books whenever I was high. That's what I did. I don't know many people who are addicted to marijuana and study during that addiction, but maybe there are, but I did. Something amazing happened to me after I spoke to myself in the mirror, and I did it daily for a week. I started to develop self-confidence and the ability to think I can. So I got to work. And in 3 months, we secured 200 paid telephone sites, and a few months later, I bought my first house with coins. Now, fortunately, we were able to sell that business right before the cell phones entered the communication market. But then I was faced with no more business, and I had to start from scratch while still battling my addiction. Well, years later, in 1996, I got clean, and that was 25 years ago when I was 37. I was ready for a new clean road to achievement. So, folks, believing in ourselves and choosing to think that we can has a major impact on our quest to achieve whatever it is that we want to achieve in life. And we want to encourage everyone on this call who have challenges believing they can do something, but they really want it, but their confidence is at an all-time low, that just through self-talk alone and associating with this call and other successful people, you can do it. You really can. Folks, go and grow today, and don't let anybody steal your dreams, and use that self-confidence and go after what you want today, and don't let anything stop you. So with that said, make it a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.